How was that, Simon? Is it easy enough to set them up?
Yeah, I was just doing a test myself, and then they came up, so it was already ready to
Oh,
open.
right, okay, cool.
I was just going through it, just to
Yeah,
make sure
yeah,
I got it, but I got it. I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, amazing.
Except for the headphones. It's got about headphones. Anyway, you sorted it out.
Yeah, I checked the volume was fine. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, you checked all that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
How old were they? How old were they?
15.
So you gave them the choice?
Yeah, but I lean towards that.
Yeah, so if we say, I mean, Lisa or Elaine should have already said, but we just say it is quite like scary or graphic.
Yeah, but you think...
Just warning them.
Yeah.
I normally say there's an adult's version, which is a bit scarier, or there's a child's version. Okay. And then whoever's under 14 has to watch the child's version. But if you're 14 to 16, just saying that to them.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'll go with that. I mean, yeah, I'll go with that. But
there's your own way of saying things, isn't there?
I get it, but
I think we just got to be careful not.
No, I get it. I know. I get it.
You do.
I mean, I think that, they're going to eat them. It's worse that they're eating.
I think so. I agree. No, I agree. That's worse. I agree. That's worse. If it was up to me, we'd show everyone the graphics.
But give them fair warning, so there's no.
Exactly. Yeah. So they've at least consented, and we've said it's graphic. But try and make it intriguing.
Yeah.
Like try and make it as if like it's graphic, but try and make it intriguing.
But it's a bit like that thing where you get warning for films, like this A-rated film, like your horror. Discretion, viewers' discretion.
Yeah.
Almost creates curiosity.
Yeah, exactly.
People.
Yeah. Hi, Charlie. Okay. Have they finished it? In April, yeah. We're going to Spain just with the dogs, so yeah, we're driving.
Spain?
Yeah.
How long is the drive?
It's going to take like 4 days either side. Yeah, it's a long drive. Simon, have they finished? Have they finished? Do you want? That's all right. Do you want to come over here for your prize? No worries. Come here for your prize. So I'm just recording for safety. You said you didn't want to be recorded, right? So just stand there. It's just recording me, but you guys won't be on it if you stand there. So have you seen any footage like that before?
Not really, no.
No. Okay. How did it make you feel?
Quite sad.
Quite sad. Yeah. What was it about it that made you sad?
Especially like when the pigs got smashed against the floor. That was so violent.
Yeah, and that's the normal reaction. So congrats.
It's like a charity.
It's not really a charity. It's like we're an animal rights organisation, so we kind of defend animals.
Do you have like a card?
Yeah. I'm going to give you a card. I just wanted to sort of ask you a few questions about what you saw, and because I know it can be quite intense, can't it? There's more information on there. There's a few documentaries and that kind of stuff. You're definitely not in it. Don't worry. So have you guys heard of veganism before at all?
Being vegan, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Because I didn't used to know, like I thought it was a certain thing, but it's actually something different to
like
what
not eating animals or any of the products made from them?
Yeah, pretty much there, yeah. So, sorry?
Can it hear us?
No, they won't be able to, not there, no.
Can the camera?
Sorry?
Can the camera hear us?
No.
You're just asking someone a question?
Yeah, so I would be asking you anyway, just so, so that people understand what's going on to the animals.
So you're basically teaching us?
Sorry?
You're teaching us?
Yeah, because most people don't know that. I mean, why do you think that that's hidden from people? Maybe I'll ask you.
Because, people make money.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
If people knew about it, then they would,
not pay.
They would probably eat.
Exactly, yeah, or wear their skin or eat their baby's milk in the form of cheese and things like that. So do you know what you could do to stop that from happening to those animals? Yeah, exactly. So that's what I wanted to say. So veganism, I used to think that it was not eating milk, dairy and eggs, but it's actually more than that. It's the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So it's about not seeing them as objects. So we don't use them for entertainment. So, you know, like zoos, marine parks, all those things. It's about not exploiting them for anything. So yes, it's about not taking their eggs, dairy, you know, milk and flesh, because that's exploitative, right? But then it's also about not wearing their skin, so leather and everything like that as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, all right.
Where is it going to be put on this video?
Sorry,
Where's the video going to be put on?
what video?
That one.
Nowhere.
Oh.
I'm just, it's for my safety, because when some people watch that, they get a little bit sort of angry
Oh.
and like can react a certain way. So it's just for safety. Yeah, yeah.
Can you delete it?
Sorry.
Can you delete it?
It's like it's not, it doesn't save anywhere. It's just a constant like recording.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're not on it, like I said. So yeah. Okay, all right.
We're quite young.
Yeah, no worries. See you later.
Just thinking, if the next person or a couple of people, I just suggest if I took a photograph from there, and then just to put on Facebook. Just to
Yeah.
I read a free outreach.
If you can take photo,
Yeah.
don't tell them who it is though.
Oh,
What?
on Facebook. I don't tell them that. Okay, just say an outreach. What?
So you mean if they ask?
Well, no. What I'm saying, I just put photos on my Facebook just to say there was a really free outreach today.
Oh yeah. On the Facebook group.
page.
Yes.
Just to say, you know,
Yeah, as
help
many
out.
photos as we can get, the
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then we can hopefully get more people involved. But yeah, if there's people watching the
Yeah.
documentary, just try and like
That's what I'm
take
thinking.
photos.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I
Also,
should've done
if-
it with them.
Of their reactions as well.
Yeah.
Like if they look shocked, like
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
photo
so-
of their
yeah,
reactions,
yeah.
and then you can put it into the WhatsApp group,
Yes.
and then we can post it on
Yeah,
the Facebook group.
Yeah.
That's a great. It's kind of what we say in the induction thing anyway. But yeah,
It's all good for us, obviously,
yeah, that's a good idea.
It's
Thank
a good
you.
name, Read the Free. It's a good name, Read the Free.
Seems quite quiet today, doesn't it?
It's nice. Doesn't matter.
Hey. I think last time we did this 2 weeks ago, there was like 5,000 views in the 1.5 hours.
It's crazy. Where
I know.
the views coming from? Where are they seeing it?
Well, on
Just
YouTube, just
It's
I think
live on
YouTube is and they're really pushing lives at the moment. So YouTube lives are like the thing that is working the most at the moment.
Oh, it just appears on people's
Yeah,
pages.
feed. Yeah.
That's what I do. You don't have to do anything.
No. So obviously it's like Simon. Hi guys. I didn't lie about recording. I just said I'm recording and it's not something that I can delete. I didn't lie about recording. I said to her that I'm recording, but if she doesn't want to be in the video, then just step away. So I told her that I was recording. But thanks so much for the feedback though.
Lovely.
Simon, sorry, also just try and make sure that they come straight over here for their
I will.
prize.
Yeah.
chat, because you know, obviously, if someone else comes in, if you're talking to them, if you're outreaching them, then you won't have a chance to.
I realised that after, so I was thinking, oh, someone else, turns up and I'm talking to them. And I don't
Yeah,
see
exactly.
them.
Yeah, that's why you're the
makes sense.
you're the only person who really needs to stick to your role.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you. I think hopefully when we've got more people, hopefully you can outreach. It's just we need someone
okay.
for
No,
the.
I'll stick with that. If unless someone wants to change and do it,
Okay.
I'm okay with it. No, I might as well.
What prices do you like? It's a surprise. Okay, I'll do like 2.
Simon.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm guessing you're. I haven't tested. I only tested that one. There's loads. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first one. Yeah. It's alright. Just double checking.
Yeah.
Just double checking. I'm trying to get in the picture.
So Simon. Elaine. I'll probably have to speak to those boys, so just watch out for this girl when she's finished, because you'll probably have to grab her. Do you want to come over here for your prize? There you go. How was that?
That's quite disturbing.
Yeah. Have you seen anything like that before?
Kind of bit, yes.
Okay. Where have you seen stuff like that before?
No, I have seen videos like that before, but yeah.
You
A
have?
lot on Facebook, yeah.
Okay. Have you said anything
And
like
it's like it's mostly argument for like humane ways of killing and euthanasia before, but yeah, I've seen economics of it.
Okay.
I think it was Business Insider or something. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. So you've seen. I mean, yeah. So how did it make you feel then? You said that it didn't make you feel great. It feels a bit horrible to see. Yeah. So why do you think that happens then? Why do you think that continues to happen? And it's
I'm not sure.
Do you think it's hidden on purpose from people?
Policy problems?
Okay. What do you mean by policy problems?
I don't know. I think that are you arguing for veganism or are you arguing for like you want a humane way of killing them?
Humane killing. What does that look like?
Like I don't know, cocktail of some kind of euthanasia.
Okay. Do you think there's any way, if you were in their position, do you think there's any way of humanely exploiting you? I know what you're saying, because it's almost like it's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? Like humane exploitation, humane slavery, humane murder. does it actually make sense, or is that a bit of an oxymoron? Do you know what an oxymoron is?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
like a contradiction, within. So you mentioned veganism. Have you guys heard of veganism before?
Yeah.
What do you think it is? If you could just describe it, what would you say that it is?
No animal products.
Okay, kind of.
I tried
What would
a
you?
little bit of vegan products, but it didn't suit me.
Sorry,
I tried a little bit of vegan products, but it didn't suit me.
it didn't suit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried soya milk. I couldn't drink that. So
Okay. So do you think that what's happening to the animals? Do you think that justifies what's happening to the animals because it doesn't suit us, or?
if it's sustainability, it's fine, but it's looks little bit massacre for me.
Sorry,
It looks little bit massacre for me. I mean, lot of murders.
a lot of murders.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how the article goes with this thing.
That's okay. So if it was you in that position, would that be a good enough excuse, or would you want someone to find a good alternative that tastes good? Would you want someone for that to carry on happening to you, or would you want someone to look for an alternative and so that doesn't happen to you anymore?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
What about you? If you were in that position, what would you want someone to do? If that was happening to you, do you think it would be okay? I mean, how would you feel if that was happening to you?
See, I'm vegetarian, so I'm like, I'm okay, fine. I agree with the chicken part, but I still need milk. So like, yeah.
Okay, but you don't know. You know that you don't need the milk from a different species.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can be healthy without taking the milk from another species.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would be stopping you from living vegan and not exploiting animals for anything? Sorry, so I asked you if you knew what veganism was, and you kind of touched on it, but that's not quite what it is, because I used to think it was about not eating milk, dairy and eggs, but it's actually more than that. It's the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting animals for anything. So that includes entertainment, their milk, their eggs, their flesh, no toiletries tested on them. So it's about not seeing them as objects, if that makes sense. So do you think you would agree with that in principle?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so what's stopping you from putting those thoughts into actions? Because if you agree with the principle, what's stopping you from actually acting in that way rather than just thinking in that way?
I think economics of it. Almond milk is very costly.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
So actually,
It's
the
not
soy
milk.
milk, the soy milk that I buy is actually cheaper than the baby cow's
Not
milk.
thick. I mean, I've tried it. It's not that thick, but yeah, I get that. But yeah, it's mostly policy
Sorry
and
guys, I
economic.
don't want this conversation. I'm a little bit disturbed right now. Sorry for this.
Okay, all right, no
But yeah,
worries.
it's fine. It's fine. Like I get the cause. It's like yeah.
He
I get
doesn't
it,
want.
but
Okay, all right.
It's fine.
Cheers. See you later. Said he doesn't want the conversation. Fair enough. He doesn't want the conversation. He said he doesn't want the conversation and then just walked off.
What about the other one? Was he better?
Sorry.
What about the other guy? Was he a little better?
I mean, I think he was kind of open to it, but yeah, he doesn't. Because they're vegetarian, they think that they're doing
Oh,
enough.
I know. Yeah, the girl I just talked to, she used to be vegetarian. I didn't really talk
She
to
wasn't
her.
very open about it then, I'm guessing.
No, she's saying she's gonna try.
To be vegan?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, did you give her a card?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's good. I don't know if maybe they noticed, the guy who walked off, maybe he noticed that I was recording. I'm not
Noticed
sure.
what?
Maybe that I was recording.
Oh, right.
Because he just walked off very, very quickly. So
Oh.
maybe he saw my phone.
Oh, right.
Oh well.
I was surprised when she said she was going to try because when she was done watching, said, "I've seen stuff like this before."
Right.
I
Okay.
hate when they say that.
Hi. Do you want to grab one of these each?
Yeah.
There you go. Have you seen anything like that before?
Nope.
No. How did it make you feel?
Quite disgusted, to be fair.
Quite disgusting. Just to warn you, I'm recording for my safety, so if you don't want to be recorded, can you just stand there, just so that you're out of the camera? So yeah, it's quite disgusted, you said. Yeah. So why do you think that stuff happens and it's kind of hidden from people? Why do you think that is?
I mean, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I mean, people eat food like that, and I mean, to do that kind of stuff, they've got to be killed. And obviously, I mean, seeing that video, it's disgusting.
Yeah, okay, because you know that was like standard practice, right? Yeah, and it's. I mean, how would you guys feel if that was you in that position?
I wouldn't be in that position. I wouldn't put
But if
myself
you-
in that position.
But if you, yeah, so they probably wouldn't put themselves in that position either if they could, if they had a choice.
Yeah.
But it's not fair because we force them into that position. We breathe them into existence just to do that to them. So I know that you said that we have to kill them, but is that true? Like, do we need to do that to animals?
Not always, no. I mean, it's not all. I mean, we're all standing out here. We're not the ones killing them, but obviously the people that are there, that's their choice.
Yeah, I mean, because obviously when people pay for it, they demand it with their money. So whether the main point that I was sort of trying to get to is the reason it's hidden from us is because those industries want people to carry on paying for it, because they want to continue earning money, and that's why they actually hide what happens to the animals on purpose, so that people blindly continue paying for it. Whereas if most people actually saw that happening, they would not pay for it and they would find an alternative, if that makes sense. So with any other injustice, we would surely just take ourselves out of that situation so that it doesn't carry on happening. So on a personal level, I mean, what do you guys think you could do on a personal level to stop that from happening?
Stop buying meat.
Get the word out.
Yeah, stop buying meat, get the word out. Yeah, so did you see did you see what happens to cows used for dairy in that video as well, and also in the egg industry?
Yeah.
So I know that you said meat, which is a part of it, but it's also, that's what happens to cows who are forcibly impregnated and all the male chicks and that kind of stuff as well. So you're on the right track, it's not quite just meat. Have you guys heard of veganism before?
Yeah.
What would you describe it, if you could sort of explain the description?
Veganism, I mean, to describe it, I mean, just people, I mean, from my point of view, it's people that don't like people that abuse animals and that's why they don't eat the meat, because they don't like the animal being killed.
Kind of, yeah. So it's, again, a little bit more than that. So not just abuse, it's more exploitation. So do you know what exploitation means? It's like using someone else for your own benefit. So it's the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So that obviously includes their skin, which is obviously turned into leather. Like, we don't buy toiletries that are tested on animals, because, these things like animal testing, most people agree with, disagree with. But again, that's also hidden from us. Like, most of our toiletries are actually still tested on animals and we don't even know about it because it's all about money. So vegans just take a full stance against all forms of animal exploitation. So yes, it includes their flesh and their eggs and their milk, but it's also a bit wider than that. So do you think do you think you sort of agree with that principle?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah. What about you? Do you think you agree with that principle? Yeah. What would be stopping you from sort of putting that principle into practice?
Sure, to be honest.
I'm just need to stand near my phone because I don't know what these guys. Are you with these guys? No. Just let me stand near my phone because I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. What would be stopping you from sort of putting it into practice yourself?
I'm in the TikTok live.
No, it's not on TikTok Live. You just move away from my camera because I don't want anyone touching my phone. So that's all right.
I was just in it.
Thank you.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. What about you? What do you think you would be stopping you from not exploiting animals for anything? Do you want me to give you a card each? So there's another documentary on there. Do you think you'd be open to watching it together? Yeah. You didn't watch the movie, did you?
I watched it about a year ago somewhere else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where were you when you watched
I was
it?
in Kent when I watched it.
Oh, right. Okay.
South East London.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did it change your perception on things?
It's a disgusting video, yeah, but
I don't know how to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, do you think that you'd go vegan and not exploit animals for anything? So, including their flesh, their skin, their eggs, just to stop that from happening to them? Do you think you would do that?
It could be a choice to make, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's
After-
really good that you're open to that.
After seeing that, then yeah. But
Really? Okay, that's so good, because what, really annoys me is when boys, men, just, don't think that they think it's okay to continue exploiting animals, because often men see it as like manly, but actually it's more, it requires more strength to defend the innocent than to think that it's okay to repress them. So, it's actually great that you're open to that, because a lot of people, either resist to it or try and make a lot of justifications. But it sounds like you guys are actually really open and, care about what is happening there. So do you think that we should respect animals then?
obviously, I mean,
Yeah.
they live once, we live once.
Exactly,
We're in the same
yeah,
world.
yeah.
Should be treated like
Yeah,
that, so.
exactly. Can you respect them whilst we're doing that to them?
Oh no.
Yeah, is that respect? If we're paying for that to happen to them, is that respect? No, exactly. Yeah, so will you at least watch the documentary? It's called Dominion. If you scan that and type in that code, there's a documentary on there called Dominion, and there's also a mentor service called Challenge 22 that helps you switch to a plant-based diet. So it gives you all of the information that you need that's on there. Okay, amazing. Will you do it?
Yeah. So we're going to be going around here for a bit, and then once we're home, I'll look at it.
Yeah. Do you think you'd commit to going vegan though as well, and not exploiting animals?
It could be a choice, yeah.
Yeah. What would it take for you to say full on yes? I mean, if you were in their position, would you want someone to maybe do it, or would you want someone to stop that from happening to you right now?
I mean, it's one thing to try. I mean,
Yeah.
I've known people that have tried it and then they've gone back. But obviously, I mean, it could be something to try. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, again, if you were one of the animals and that was happening to you, would you want someone to try, or would you want someone to definitely do it?
I wouldn't want someone to do it.
No, as in, would you want someone to definitely, become vegan and not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
Okay.
there was a few things on there that was absolutely wild.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah. I'll see you later. Thank you. Are you guys waiting to watch it? You can't. It's a surprise. Yeah.
Can I watch the video?
Yeah.
Do you want to take over?
That's all right. If they're wasting time, then we might as well just leave it. Yeah.
Speaking about bacon and steak.
Yeah. It doesn't seem that they're that bothered to respect animals, so it's all right. Just carry on.
I mean, I like my dog.
Okay.
I don't eat dog. How do you know that is? I don't know. I wouldn't go there. It's a bit of a. It's just something you hear a lot. Oh no, that's not right. That's animal.
Actually,
Why would I kill a dog? To eat. What else am I doing?
Humans taste like pig.
Meat is healthy. Steaks are healthy. Protein's healthy.
Plants are actually a living thing. No.
So you're
real. Plants are real. They are living things. I'm gonna eat.
Hi, anyone who's in here supporting. Thank you so much for being here. Vegan sign guy. Thank you for respecting animals.
Right?
Have you been here before?
I don't know.
I think you've watched this before, haven't you? You were here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let's go. Should we go back to the garden? That one, it's like the benches. Oh, yeah.
No, Ruby, isn't it? I'll get killed. Because I need my prize.
Do you want to come over here for this?
Oh my god.
How was that?
That was
was not nice.
Horrible, yeah. How did it make you feel?
Yeah, that really, really disturbed and sad.
Yeah, disturbed and sad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the normal reaction.
Yeah.
So why do you think that continues to happen? Like, why do you think they have? Yeah.
We're eating meat. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you see the cows used for dairy and the egg
Yeah.
industry as well?
Yeah,
So
I
it's,
definitely saw that.
yeah. So it's not just about meat, then, is it? Right. I mean, it is a bit about.
Like fish and stuff.
Yeah. Elaine, do you want to grab these guys and chat to them? Yeah. So what do you think you can do on sort of the personal level to stop that from happening?
Stop buying it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Become vegan.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. Do you think you'd
I
be,
think, yeah, I think so.
after seeing that, you think
Yeah,
you're going to
no,
do
I
it?
actually think so, yeah.
Really? Wow, that's amazing. I
I
just
know.
need to stand back here a bit. Yeah, just come over here away from that. Yes. So you're going to do it after seeing
I
that?
think so,
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the number one thing that we can do to stop that
Yeah.
from happening to them, right? Do you
Yeah.
actually know what veganism is? Because I didn't used to understand what it was. I kind of
just
missed.
like not eating like cheese, like eggs, milk, and no meat.
Yeah, pretty much, almost there. So I used to think that it was just about meat, dairy, and eggs as well, which is mostly what it is. But it's actually the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So that includes obviously their skin, their wool, their fur. You know, not
Don't
going
worry,
to
these aren't real.
zoos. That's good. No, but I just like to help people understand the principle behind it, because I was on a plant-based diet for years.
Yeah.
But I was still exploiting animals in other areas. So it's about taking, it's like a mindset basically on how we view animals. We don't see them as objects, we see them as individuals, which I believe we're all born with that mindset until we're conditioned to believe that it's okay and normal to exploit them. Would you agree with that as well?
I so agree, yeah.
Because when you see children around animals, other animals, it's like that's how we're all are deep down, but then we're like brainwashed to believe that it's okay to do those things to them.
Yeah.
So do you want me to give you a card?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's got a few more documentaries on there. And there's also a mentor service called Challenge 22 that helps you to switch to a full plant-based diet.
Yeah.
But you're definitely going to do it though after seeing that today.
yeah,
You're going to
definitely,
do it.
yeah.
Do you want
I
to
would-
shake my hand on it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be vegan.
Yes, because you've got everything.
Veganism.
Yeah. You've got everything you need in your phone, right? You can Google it. You can use ChatGPT. It's not actually hard to find the information that you need.
Yeah, no, I will.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I was pescatarian for a while, for 2 years.
Yeah, which I mean that shows that obviously you've got the empathy and the respect for the
Exactly.
animals, but you know, like vegetarian, pescatarian,
with a
they're all
twist,
just sort of labels to help us to make us feel better about still exploiting animals. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so you're going to do it. Last question, do you think that we should defend animals as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go with the animals.
Yeah. How do you think you could go about defending them then?
Protests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do things like
social media?
this. Social media is really
yes,
powerful.
We can start a TikTok.
Start. Yes.
Yes.
Start a TikTok.
We need
Yeah.
one of those signs.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got a YouTube channel called Emma_4animals. You can get on YouTube, Instagram, follow.
Can we join your lives?
You can go out there and do whatever you can to defend the animals and tell people what's happening to them, because most people don't actually know. And like you guys said, people are paying for it, but they don't actually know what's happening to the animals because they hide it on purpose. So if you want to find me on Instagram as well, it's Emma_FOR animals. There's some more resources on there, but the main thing is you said that you think that we should defend animals, so hopefully you'll go away and do that as well.
No, we will.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, no worries. See you later. Have a nice day. Bye. Hi, you all right? Do you want to grab one of these? Did you watch the cartoon version? Yeah. Did you watch it with him? Yeah. Have you seen anything like that before?
No.
No. Okay. How did it make you feel? Obviously, it's a bit different because you watched the cartoon version, so it's not as graphic.
Puts things in perspective in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you look at it as, she's speaking about a dog.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So do you think there's any way to sort of stop that from happening to them?
If there was, it would be difficult.
Okay. In what way?
Getting everyone to follow that way. I
Yeah,
suppose.
but on a personal level, do you think there's any way of stopping that from happening? Because, with injustices, if individuals take a stance against it, then it all adds up, doesn't it? So, So, when we were trying to abolish human slavery, it only took the minority to stand up and say that this is really wrong. So, same with animal rights and their sort of oppression, it's like it only takes the minority to stand up against what's happening to sort of start to shift things and change. So how old is your son? 9. Okay, so I'm guessing he's not really been aware of much of that kind of stuff before.
Is your mum still a vegan or vegetarian?
Vegetarian.
Okay, yeah, so that's...
He kind of some
Okay.
knowledge on it, but his stepdad, he's a big vegan. So
Right, okay.
me, I'm in the middle.
Okay, so in terms of vegetarian, obviously that is, I think a lot of vegetarians have the right mindset. They think that they're helping animals, but actually most of that on there was actually dairy cows and male chicks as well. So vegetarian is actually just the diet, whereas veganism is the ethical principle that says humans shouldn't exploit animals for anything. Do you get what I mean? So I know that a lot of vegetarians, their mind is there, but what they're actually putting into practice, they're accidentally still exploiting animals. Do you get what I mean? So do you think there'd be anything stopping you guys from living vegan and living without exploiting animals?
So I've tried it.
Okay.
The only thing that put me off, as bad as this says, as sounds good sound, was the flavour of the food.
Okay.
I'm pretty bad with textural food.
Okay.
That was the only thing that put me off it.
Okay, it's good that you're honest.
I was all for it,
Yeah.
but the texture and the flavour of the food just... But
Okay.
there's nothing to say that I wouldn't go back.
Try it again. Yeah, okay. Because I do understand what you mean with texture, and now I have actually found really amazing ways of cooking. Like the way that I cook my tofu and my seitan, I put it in the air fryer, and it's actually quite a firm texture. So it's actually maybe just about trying things out and putting things into practice a little bit more. But even if there was a 5% texture or taste difference, do you think if you were one of the animals that would justify that happening to you?
No, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's good that you're honest sort of about that. I've not got kids yet. We will probably have kids at some point, but I just feel like I wish my parents had told me that, whether they knew or not, I just wish more than anything my parents had told me about all of this stuff, because happening to animals, that we don't actually need to do that. In 2026 in first world countries, we definitely don't need to do that. And I think
I've seen
what a blessing to bring up.
I say in person. In a college, I was on a farm.
Right,
So
okay.
I've seen a lot of, let's say.
Did that change your perception of things?
Yeah,
a
that's
little
what
bit
originally made me become vegan for a while.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay. Do you think you'll do it after today, after seeing that?
I'll look more into it. If
Okay.
that makes sense. In the cooking aspect of where I think.
Okay, yeah. If you were one of the animals, would
Yeah,
you want someone to try, or would you want someone to definitely take a
definitely
stance against your?
Definitely do.
So
yeah.
what's stopping you? Again, if we put ourselves into the victim's position.
Nothing's stopping me really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so will you do it?
Yeah.
Will you?
I will give it a go. Yeah, I will.
When you say give it a go, again,
When
going
I
away
get
and
home,
saying.
when I go home, I will look at some recipes and then I will go straight from
Okay, because there's a difference. You know that there's a difference between trying and actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like if you've got the mindset of I'm just going to try, then from the animal's perspective, it's not really good enough, is it? Whereas if you're saying I'm definitely going to do it, I'm going to, you know, with him as well, it's like what an absolute blessing to, you know, because it's like children respect and love animals, but then we're brainwashed from a young age by society to think that it's normal to exploit them.
Yeah, obviously my family, they're very big meat eaters. So that's what I've grown up with, and obviously like I said,
me too, you know, but like most people who are vegan now weren't brought up vegan, like the vast majority. It's just because we realised what was happening and that we didn't need to do it. And it's just about taking that full step. Do you think that we should respect animals?
Oh yeah, 100%. I love animals just as much as humans.
Exactly, me too. Probably even more. Like I
trust my dog more than humans.
Exactly, me too. Like literally, my dog is my best friend. So it's like, how can I go about being so hypocritical when actually it's like we, you know, and can we respect them whilst we're paying for that to happen to them?
Yeah.
Is it a bit hypocritical? Okay, so will you do it? Promise? Okay, shake my hand on it. You're going for a pinky promise. Okay.
With kids and everything.
Yeah. So there's some more documentaries on there. You can even like watch a documentary or two with a friend, or if you've got, you know, a partner or whatever. And then there's a mentor service called Challenge 22 that gives you everything that you need to switch to a full plant-based diet. So it gives you like nutritionists or, you know, whatever support you need, it gives you. And it's like a 3-week
recipes and stuff.
Recipes, ideas for meals and all that kind of stuff. There's also one book, I don't know if you want to write it down, this is like a personal recommendation. It's called Healthy Vegan by Bosch. Healthy Vegan by Bosch. I got it from World of Books for like £3 secondhand, and it's got amazing curries, like because I'm quite health conscious as well, so it helps with all that kind of stuff. But just remembering as well that it's not just a diet; it's the whole sort of mindset and principle of not exploiting animals for anything. So obviously leather, wool, not, you know, paying for those things as well, because again, it's demanding those things with our money. Yeah.
Leather was a bit of like a thing. Obviously, I'm part of an MC. We
right.
Leather cuts, but I'm pretty sure I could probably go to denim.
Exactly, 100%. There's alternatives, aren't there? And it's, you know, the main thing is not, you know, it's flipping our mindset on how we view them. That is the number one main thing, but it's also not paying for those things to happen. Because it's like when we're buying those products every single day, in terms of food, it's like we're literally asking for that to happen to them.
Yeah, it's so easy though. It's so easy to get that said food, though, isn't it?
Exactly. Now it's so easy, and it's just For me, it's like, because I'm quite a creature of habit as well. I just needed to find like 3 base meals that were really good, and then I just kind of rotate them out. Sometimes every so often I'll have a different one, you know. But it actually helped me be more creative with cooking. Like I didn't even used to like cooking, but now it's like it's kind of added that bit of excitement.
I'm a big fan of mushrooms, so I see what I can fuck with that.
Exactly, yeah. Tofu, mushrooms, seitan, tempeh, and we buy most of those things from Lidl. The cheapest and the best quality that I found is from Lidl, and obviously there's loads of those all over here, isn't there? But we also make our own seitan from wheat gluten and nutritional yeast. But again, if you buy that book that I recommended, Healthy Vegan,
by Bosch.
Yeah, all of that information's in there as well. Okay. You're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you. If you want to find me on Instagram or YouTube as well, it's Emma_4animals, FOR animals.
Okay.
And you can always message me on there, and you know, any tips or advice or anything. Yeah. So nice to meet you. Cheers. See you later. Bye. That's good. Brilliant. An empathetic person who actually respects animals and wants to align their morals with their actions. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, but it's like wait,
Yeah. No farmers, no food.
Right, cool, let's actually go somewhere.
If there's any vegans or activists in here, just let me know so I can say hi to you. Steph, hi, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, just let me know if there's anyone else who respects animals in here. It seems like there's lots and lots of trolls who pretend to not respect animals. Hi guys. It's going really well. We've had at least a few people turning vegan today. Did you see the man that stood here with his son?
What's that?
Did you see the man stood here with his son that I was speaking to?
Yeah.
He's gonna do it.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Good. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I just kept on putting him into the animals position because he was
Yeah.
like, "I'm going to try,"
Yes.
and then I said, "If you were one of the animals, would you want someone to try, or would you want you to actually do it?" So yeah, that's good because he said, "I love my dog more than anyone else in the world, other than his son." So it's like, me too. Like my dog's my best friend. So it's just about aligning our morals with our actions. How were they? Were they
Good.
open?
Good.
That's good. Nice. They took a card.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hiya, you're right. Do you want to come and take your prize? How did that make you guys feel? Do you want to take a prize? No? Okay. How did it make you feel then?
I mean, it's a bit of an interesting situation because our world does revolve mainly around meat now. So it's a struggle on what kind of plan you can create to substitute that industry when it's so well established.
Okay.
Like, obviously it's an awful industry, but it would take a long time to sort of process that.
Yeah. So like on a personal level, do you think there's anything that you could do about it? Because obviously with all justice issues, if we all took that mindset of, oh, well, it's happening anyway. Like if I was to say, oh, well, murder and rape is happening anyway, so I might as well just go around doing it, like that probably wouldn't be okay. So I know what you're saying, like it does seem like a big job and a big injustice, but it's like looking at what we can do on a personal level and putting ourselves into the victim's position.
For it to happen on a personal level, it takes such a significant amount of people, and if you've got 100,000 that are willing to go vegetarian or vegan.
Did you see the dairy cows in there in the egg industry as well?
Yeah.
So I know that you mentioned meat and then also just mentioned vegetarian, but obviously that it's about all animal exploitation, not just meat and, not just...
It would take the vast majority, so even if you have individual mindsets, again, it sounds sad, but it's not enough for a small population of individuals. It does take that massive...
But again, I think we're looking at it in terms of like, not from a personal point of view, because there's been lots of injustices happened in the past where the majority thought it was okay, but then it only took the small minority to stand up and say that this is actually wrong, So it's about on a personal level what we can do as individuals, because if we take that position with all justice issues and say, well, it's happening anyway, then what kind of world would we be in? You know, and it's like taking personal responsibility for things if we know, because most people don't actually know that that's happening. So that's why, you know, we're kind of trying to inform people that that is happening, and people are actively participating in it, whether they know or not. And then once we do know, it's like taking personal accountability to stop that from happening on a wider level, because if everyone said that about all justice issues, then we would be living in a really shit world.
I do get what you mean, but again, most people do know that obviously the industry of where all the animal products come from, it isn't the best industry, but it's weighing up the other side to it, because if you magically get everyone to go vegan in the world, then you're looking at of all the biological issues that creates. You're then creating effects on the ecosystem either way, but also biologically.
What do you mean on the ecosystem?
If you suddenly stop sort of having any interaction with animals, you do create that sort of imbalance of where the animal population does rise, brings vegetation levels down.
So do you think what's happening in that video is natural?
It's not natural, but it will affect other things. So like supplements.
So like having pigs in farrowing crates and forcibly impregnating 80 billion land animals into existence every year, that's not the ecosystem.
That's not something I agree with, but it's removing certain elements of the factory industry. It has knock-on effects to other areas, like a lot of supplements that you take instead of meat contain like bugs. What's the difference between a bug's life and a pig's life?
That's not exploitation, is it? If there's accidental deaths that are happening, but that's like saying that we should just have human slavery as legal because there's accidental deaths on the roads every year.
I mean, human slavery is 40 times what it was 200 years ago.
In this country?
Not in this country, but in the world.
But again, we're talking about a personal level. I'm guessing you don't pay for human slavery, but you're paying for animal slavery. And it's taking accountability for ourselves, because if you were one of the victims, if you were one of those animals, I'm guessing that you wouldn't accept any of these excuses. Like, it's about putting ourselves into the victim's position. And if we were one of those animals that was happening to me or to you, I think if somebody was stood there going, oh, well, you know, a couple of pills contain accidental insects, you'd be like, are you actually for real?
It's not accidental. I do see it, but
they don't purposely put ground up insects into pills.
They do. That's what a lot of iron supplements.
But then again, if you showed me that product, then I would avoid it. We don't need to buy those certain products.
Some products can't be avoided. Like, there's so many cases of people becoming ill because of their diet, because they're not ingesting the right proteins. A lot which you get from meat. It's not a win-win situation.
Okay, I studied nutrition for 3 years. You do not need to consume animals and their secretions to be healthy. I promise you. You don't need to do that to animals. Like, and it infuriates me, because seeing that and putting ourselves into the victim's position, and then people justifying it by saying, oh, well, this thing that happens is bad, this thing's that. And it's like, but if you were one of those animals, if you were one of those victims, somebody saying that, like, you can't get nutrition without eating animal flesh.
It's not justifying that specific process. It's justifying the meat industry, as long as there are the correct processes that are being followed.
Exactly, you're justifying the animal slavery industry.
If you know that you're buying meat from somewhere that does treat their animals awfully,
there's no. So what's the right way?
Regulated.
Sorry.
Any of this regulated?
What do you mean regulated?
Regulated by animal cruelty or DEFRA, or like there must be industries where
that's standard. That's standard practice
in this country.
That's standard practice. Yeah, that's all filmed in the UK. I promise you, that's standard practice.
Well, I've been to some farms and they're not treated like that. So.
Okay, but do you think farms again? Like, so you've been to farms which are essentially places that exploit animals. So again, if we were in the animal's position, would you be okay with being bred into existence just for somebody to remove your skin and turn it into a handbag, but do it in a nice way?
No. So what's your process here now? What are you trying to do? On
Well, we're trying to get people to align. No, it's not just about meat.
Then I don't understand.
It's not just about meat, it's about all forms of animal exploitation. And we're trying to...
regardless of whether we avoid meat.
Okay,
So,
all right then, no
I mean,
worries.
Like, no, you need organisations.
No, I'm good. I think I'm just going to leave it there then, because you tried to justify it multiple times now.
That's disgusting.
You are justifying
if I'd
it.
known that video, what I watched, was because of that, I wouldn't watch it.
Right,
So,
exactly, because people want to stay ignorant to it so that they can carry on doing it
what
to the
can we do
animals.
about it?
Exclude yourself from that situation completely, not demand it with your money. If we're demanding it with our money, then it's replaced on the shelf. If you buy a leather product which is made out of someone's skin, I'm just giving it as an example.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay? Because it's not just about meat, it's about all forms of animal exploitation. If you demand it with your money, it gets replaced, and you're asking that to happen again and again and again. So we're asking people to exclude themselves from that situation so that stops happening to animals. And yes, we can stand there and go, well, it's going to happen anyway. But like the example I gave, humans are going to carry on murdering each other and raping each other anyway. But that doesn't mean that I should carry on doing it, because I should take personal accountability. And if I think that something's wrong, I should take myself out of that situation. Wouldn't you agree? If you were one of those animals, you would want someone to take themselves out of that situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not, yeah, okay. So you do empathise with those animals,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it is happening. Just because on a personal level, I can't do much about it.
You can do everything about it. Why don't you? You've got so much power as a human being in the UK in 2026.
Now and go, you know what? I'm not going to buy any of this meat. They won't give a toss because I'm one.
Okay, so if that was made out of a human baby flesh, would you take the same position on it? Exactly. So why do we see animals, non-human animals, in that way? If we know that it's wrong, if there was a dead human body part on the shelf, we would say that's wrong. I'm not going to demand that with my money. Like you would not say, oh well, it's going to happen anyway, so I'm just going to carry on buying it. Surely. So why do we view animals like that? Because we've been indoctrinated to believe that it's normal and necessary for that to happen to them, but it's not.
Not for that specific process, but what is normal for us to eat then? If we're not supposed to be eating animals or animal products, then are we going to take to vegetation? But then if we've got 8 billion people taking to vegetation, what are those animals going to take to? So
Again, like I said, there's 80 billion land animals bred into existence every year. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a gradual change, because good people who respect animals but who just don't know about it yet, well, they do change. So again, it's going to be gradual. It's not going to happen overnight, but it needs good people to stand up against it right now and take a stance against it so that it does happen. And we just stopped breeding 80 billion land animals and even more sea animals into existence. And then we take food from poor countries, so like soy products and wheat and things like that, and feed it to animals in the West. So we just go straight to the source. Like, we don't need to dilute that food through animals when we can actually get all of the nutrients that we need from a whole foods, plant-based diet. So like I said, I studied nutrition for 3 years. This isn't at its core about nutrition, because like I said, it's about all forms of animal exploitation. It's not about nutrition, but trust me, I've never felt healthier because I'm on a whole foods, plant-based diet. So instead of feeding all of those innocent animals and torturing them and exploiting them, the food that we could just eat straight away, why don't we just go straight to the source? Like, why do we have to exploit and murder and torture animals in the middle?
Yeah. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but obviously there is larger, more complicated processes that each industry has a knock-on effect.
So again, like, if I was one of the victims and you were saying that, it would not be okay. If you were one of those victims that you just saw in that video and there was someone stood there going, oh, it's a little bit complicated and there's bigger issues going on, you wouldn't be...
It's about balancing every effect that is not
Again, like, from the victim's position, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? If you were one of those animals and that was happening to you, like, this to me just doesn't sound like a good enough justification. If you were one of them, wouldn't you want that to stop happening to you right now?
Okay, if I was one of them,
yeah,
then with the way my brain works, I'd also understand that there is knock-on effects and things can't be done overnight, and there is a certain system of how you implement things and how things can change, what processes are affected, what's then supplemented through that, what all these different things are. Like, there is.
So if you were one of them, you would accept someone saying that. You would not just want somebody to say, if you stood in front of one of those animals, right? Or if you were one of those animals and someone else was stood in front of you and just said what you just said, you would be like, okay, no worries, just leave me in this crate. I'll be fine here because of all of these systems and blah, blah, blah.
Understand the injustice in the moment and understand that there's a process to change that.
It doesn't need to be complicated. All we need to do is remove ourselves from that situation. You're making it way more complicated than it actually is.
The abuse, but you can't eradicate.
It's not just abuse, it's exploitation. It's not.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, all right.
I left my post.
You left your what? I need to just grab a sip of water.
Right, there's two versions.
He's just setting someone else up as well. I think there's someone waiting there as well. Why will I lie about studying nutrition for 3 years? You can go to any major dietetic association website and it says there that you can be healthy during all stages of life, including pregnancy, on a full plant-based diet. Like, you can tell yourself that as much as you want to try and make yourself feel better about exploiting animals, but you can thrive, and people do thrive, on a whole foods plant-based diet. There are millions of athletes and people thriving who are not exploiting animals. No, not really. It's just for protection for me to...
Wait, that's OSHA.
Are you okay? You right? I know.
She called out short, stubby bit.
No, she didn't. I overheard the whole conversation. There's no. What do you mean a boss?
Oh, we're with these. You remember those vegans that were
Yeah, we used to go see OSHA again.
She's coming down here. Okay. A bit of cheese. It's a bit of cheese.
Sorry about the girls. They
It's all right.
literally like.
It's okay.
No sense.
It's okay. It's all right.
Can I watch the video?
If you guys just don't mind standing back a little bit, because there's people watching the thing and then they're going to come and chat to me. So if you don't mind just standing back a bit, thank you. Thanks.
Excuse me.
No, it's the other one.
Yeah, I got a picture of furries.
Oh, lovely. You know who they are? You're going to pick it up in a clean. No. I'm going to
Hi, John. You okay?
That's me, I'm taking it.
They're going to. These guys are fighting. These guys are fighting.
Guys, can you just move back a bit? We just need a bit more space, if that's all right. I know, but I'm asking you nicely. I know that you can do what you want, but I'm just asking you nicely. Right.
What's this about?
We're doing a 3-minute movie challenge, so you watch a 3-minute documentary to win a prize. Do you want to do it? I can't tell you, it's a surprise. It is worth it. I think it's the most important thing of our time that is the documentary that you're about to watch. In my opinion, it's one of the most important issues of our time. Yeah, it's a little bit graphic, the video, but I would say it's worth it. If you just go over to Simon, and then once they're finished, so Simon with the colourful bag over there, he'll set you up. Simon, this lady, if you girls want to come over to me, and I'll give you a prize. Here you go. How did that make you feel?
Kind of sad.
Kind of sad. Yeah. Did you watch the cartoon version or the adult version? The graphic version. Okay. So yeah, so thinks. It makes you feel a bit sad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So why do you think that that's happening? Why do you think that it's sort of hidden from people?
Because those people won't buy meat.
And did you see what happens in the dairy industry and the egg industry as well? Yeah. So it's not just about meat, right? Okay, just checking that. Yeah, exactly. So if people, have you finished the? Yeah. Okay, go to Elaine. If you go to Elaine, yeah. So basically, people won't continue to buy it if they knows what happens. Yeah. What do you guys think that you could do on a personal level to stop that from happening?
Maybe like.
No, I don't really eat meat anyways.
Okay, so what about cow's milk and cheese and eggs? And also leather products, wool, anything where animals are exploited, basically. Yeah. Do you think if you were one of those animals, you would want someone to stop that from happening to you?
Yeah.
Do you think you'd want someone to take a full stance against it and just say, this is not okay, I'm going to stop this from happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should still have meat, but they should like kill them in a better way.
Okay, so if you were one of those animals, just describe to me what would be the nice way of killing you.
Personally, I do pheasant shooting for my meat. So if they just shot it, the pain would be over and done with.
So if you were one of those animals and someone just shot you, you'd be okay about it? You'd be okay about being shot?
Yeah, because it'll be over and done with.
So if I put a bullet to your head right now and shot you?
But we are animals, aren't we?
Yeah, we are animals, exactly. So if it's not okay to do that to you, why is it okay to do that to them? If we don't need to?
Because animals eat other animals.
But are you in the wild though? Or are you in a civilized country where you can actually have the option to not do it?
But there's wildlife in this country.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you have the option. Some animals don't. Some animals are obligate carnivores, but you're not. So humans have a choice. Would you agree with that? That humans have a choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and some animals don't have a choice in the wild.
But I've seen a video where a dog has been offered meat or vegetables, and it always picks the meat.
Okay, so that justifies. Okay, so that's your justification as to what's happening to those animals, because you've seen a dog on a video eating meat, so you're going to carry on paying for that to happen to animals. Is that actually your logic, honestly? Okay, I might speak to your friend because she seems a little bit more open to it. Do you think if you were one of those animals, any of that would justify what was happening to you?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Do you think that would be a good enough excuse because dogs go for flesh?
I saw that video as well, but no.
Okay, so do you think there's anything? Can I just ask you if you've heard of veganism before? Because I thought I'd heard of it years ago, but I didn't actually understand what it was.
Yeah.
So if you could describe the definition, what would you say that it is?
Is it nothing that comes from an animal, no meat, just no vegan? Isn't there vegan eggs, vegan cheese, stuff?
Yeah, there's loads of alternatives now, exactly. But it's also, so it's basically the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So that's obviously no leather because that's made out of their skin, wool, not going to zoos and circuses and exploitative things like that. So do you think you would agree with that principle? Do you think you agree with it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I actually did I do my photography based on animals in captivity.
Oh wow, really? Okay, so it's quite sad, isn't it? Yeah. So it's almost like you've kind of half made the connection, but just not quite.
Yeah.
Do you think after seeing that today, it's helped you fully make that connection? Yeah. Okay. So do you think that there's anything stopping you from putting that principle into practice?
Not really. I don't really eat meat, like I said.
Yeah.
I do eat eggs sometimes, but not very often.
Yeah. So, for those chickens that's happening to, would you want someone to stop that to happen completely. Yeah, because if we were one of the victims, so like say for example, if it was a man and a man was only beating his wife up like once a month, that the woman would still not think it was okay. You know, so for the animals, even if we're oppressing them every so often, it's like we've still got the mindset that it's okay to oppress them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So do you think you'll take a stance against it completely after seeing that today and live vegan? You will?
I'll try, yeah.
Yeah. So again, if you were one of the animals, would you want someone to try or would you want someone to definitely do it?
I mean, I'd want them to definitely do it.
Yeah, exactly. So again, it's just like putting ourselves into the victim's position. And if we would want someone to definitely do it, then why, you know, don't we just definitely do it? Yeah, so will you do it for them?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to shake my hand on it? Yeah, okay. So I give you one of my cards? Yeah, because there's a few other documentaries on here. There's one called Dominion, and it's for free on YouTube. So if you just scan that barcode there and then type in that code, it's called Dominion. Will you watch the documentary, maybe with like a friend or a family member? Yeah, and then there's also a mentor service on there called Challenge 22. It helps you to switch to a full plant-based diet. But it sounds like you're already almost there. So, you know, we've got Google at our fingertips and it's so easy these days, you know, to find those alternatives. Okay, amazing. All right, it's nice to meet you. See you later. Have a nice day. See if John's still here or anyone else I know. Hi guys. Thanks any other activists or vegans, animal defenders for being here. Thank you also for trolls here, because every single thing...
We just watched it, but we didn't get a prize.
Did they actually watch it?
Yeah, you can ask that one over there. Yeah.
Simon, did these guys watch it?
They did, yes.
Yeah, okay. Who watched it? Who was it? Okay. Have you seen like anything like that before? No. So I'm just on YouTube Live, so if you don't want to be in the video, just stand out of the...
Oh, I don't mind.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind being in the live.
Okay. So have you seen anything like that before, did you say? No. None of you have, yeah. So how did it make you feel?
I actually felt really bad. I felt really bad.
She said that she doesn't mind. Oh, you've got a mic as well.
I like your mic.
You felt really bad?
Can I speak in your mic?
I'm just speaking about the animals, if that's all right.
I actually felt really bad.
Yeah, did you? Okay, so why do you think that still happens?
Can I get a prize?
Why do you think that happens? You've already seen it before.
Yeah, I watched it again.
Media, do you want it?
Did you really watch it again?
I did.
Simon?
Yeah, of course.
I'm joking, I did.
No, yes, you did. Thanks. I don't know presses, but like...
What do you think you could do on a personal level to stop that from happening to them?
Eat more. And then it runs out, and then they do more, don't they?
Yeah, but once you finish, like once they run out of using one animal.
Yeah, so do you know what supply and demand is?
Interview this guy. Interview Donald Trump.
They can't hear you, the microphone's
Oh, right there. Do you have a pen? Oh, eat me.
If you were one of those animals, how would you feel about someone saying that to you, about your flesh?
Eat me. Eat me. Eat me.
Yeah, don't you think it's pretty disgusting?
No, I love meat.
Yeah, but if you were one of those animals, do you want someone to stop exploiting you, or would you want someone to make jokes about it? Okay, I'm done. See you later, guys. It sounds like you're actually quite compassionate and respectful, but I cannot handle this, so...
This?
Like, it's actually disgusting. Yeah, it's actually disgusting. Like, people defending animal abuse and exploitation. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
I still like They taste nice, but what they do to them is horrible.
So you know what you can do to stop that from happening to them, right?
Kill the people that are trying to kill them.
Or just take yourself out of that situation and stop asking for it to happen with your money.
I'll leave them instead. Let them.
But you can. Do you know that this isn't just about food as well? It's about not exploiting animals for anything.
But half of them are going extinct anyway. Is that because
Do you think like bullfighting is wrong? Do you think bullfighting is wrong? So in like Spain,
They're sat on the bull, isn't it? Like they're sat on the bull.
they wind the bull up in like a bull ring. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Mr. Monster over it.
Did you guys watch the child's version? Yeah. Did you both watch it?
Yeah. Watched a little bit of it.
Okay, how did it make you feel? Yeah.
It's just a circle of life. At the end of the day, it's a circle of life. People die, we all die.
Okay, does that justify what's happening to the animals though?
Like, the thing is that everyone needs to eat. It's like,
Yeah, but you know that you don't need to do that to them. We don't actually need to eat them and their secretions. We actually have alternatives.
we may have alternatives, but everyone has their choice.
Okay, so like, you know how men beat up their wives, that's a personal choice as well.
That's just low. You don't need to say something like that.
But that's a personal choice. You're saying that oppressing and exploiting.
You just stood there and you said things. Don't say things like that to people. You don't know what people go through.
You are not the victim. You're not the victim. You think that you're the victim.
I don't know what I've been through now.
Mate, you just watched a video of animals being exploited and murdered, and you're the victim.
You just made the child cry.
15 more minutes.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
That graphic.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for that. I'm never reading it again.
And it's about dairy cows, and did you see the stuff about the dairy cows and eggs and stuff as well? Yeah, it's hidden from us on purpose. Did you take a card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to sign up, right? Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's absolutely awful.
Yeah, it's hidden on for a reason, because they want us to.
The best things you've ever done. But I was just saying to this lady, like, I couldn't stand there and film that. I would have to step in and stop them from doing it. I'd be like, what the hell do you think you're fucking doing? Get off.
Yeah, no.
Don't,
Well,
don't do that to those chickens.
most of it's like hidden undercover cameras. Like a lot of the time, they put the cameras in overnight, and you know they hide the cameras in there.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of like animal rights activists like go in and hide the cameras because obviously they don't want them to know that it's happening. There's actually been an investigation in Australia. If you look on Instagram at Farm Transparency Project, there was actually a guy who he didn't actually get convicted, but there was one of the men working in the farm went in and actually raped a pig.
That's awful.
Yeah, and they got it on camera, and then apparently the judge dismissed the footage because they said that they were trespassing, so he never actually got convicted. And that's the kind of stuff that they get away. That's one time where they hid secret cameras. Can you imagine how much that happens all the time?
Well, I follow this American lady on TikTok. I've only literally just started following her, and she's like an animal rights activist, and she goes in and saves chickens. And she went to this, I'm going to say slaughterhouse because I assume that's what they're called.
Yeah. Hiya, you're right.
Did you get our prize?
Yeah. I might just have to chat to these guys. Do you want to wait and I can carry on chatting to you?
Oh, it's just 2 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, she got arrested and convicted.
Elaine, do you want to speak to them?
She got arrested and convicted of not child cruelty. Sorry. Trespassing.
Yeah.
And I just thought, like.
It's so messed up, isn't it?
She got put in prison and then released on tag for saving.
Exactly. Yeah. It's so bad, isn't it? Yeah.
But she's still going around doing it.
Yeah.
I just thought.
I know, exactly. It's because it's technically, theft, and it's because we've all been conditioned to believe that certain animals are objects rather than individuals, and it's like when we actually look at the way that children act with animals, it's about just going back to the way that we felt and saw them when we were children. So, we don't see them as objects when we're children. It's just that we're kind of brainwashed to think that it's normal and necessary to do those things to them. Yeah.
Would go up to a dog and slit its throat.
Exactly, not those kinds of things, but this is the whole thing with like exploitation. So veganism is about exploitation, and unfortunately dogs are still exploited. So dog puppy and kitten breeding, for example, that we're still exploiting them in that way. But exactly like you said, that kind of stuff that happens on farms and slaughterhouses, most people would be horrified about that happening. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, so it's good. Are you going to take a stance against it then and stop doing it? Yeah, okay, all right. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye. You okay?
Yes, thanks. I don't think you should be preaching to people, do you?
What do you
I
mean?
think everybody should have their own opinions.
Right,
You need to stop, trying to put people in a cult.
Okay.
They're children at the end of the day.
What do you mean? Sorry.
You made that little girl cry by picking on someone, yeah?
Which they had a choice to watch.
Yeah, and they were giving you their opinions on their video, on your video, and you made that little girl cry. You shouldn't be in this town, really. You shouldn't push your opinions on people.
She said it's a personal choice, and I said if you were one of the animals, would that be an acceptable thing?
What, do you want them to eat you? No. Oh my god! A cow just got shot.
Okay.
Oh my god, a cow just got shot. Watch the cartoon version.
What is this?
Oh, you should have watched it. The end of it. It's nearly finished.
Carbon dioxide gas chamber.
Okay, we're gonna speak to the last few people, and then we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Just gonna have one or two more conversations. Okay, if you just want to come over here, guys, for your prize. So how did that make you feel?
I'm vegan. Very sad.
Are you actually? Oh, you're going vegan. Okay. Do you know what veganism means?
Means you can't eat any.
It means
anything
from an animal. It means you only eat bacon.
Yeah, so it's no. So it's an. So you kind of got it right when you said about food, but it's not just food. It's
Anything from an animal.
Yeah, so it's almost like a mindset. So it's the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So it's like we don't participate in zoos or aquariums or any of those things, but also leather and wool and things like that. So if you were one of those animals, would you want someone to take themselves out of that situation? Yeah, so I don't exploit animals for anything. Yeah, vegan.
Yeah.
Okay, but would that justify that happening to you if you were one of the animals, though? Would you would you accept that?
The animals can't think that much.
It depends if it's smoky.
The thing is, though, the meat that you get from animals is more healthy. It's tastier.
That's actually not true. That's not true.
But
you can get everything that we need from a whole foods plant-based diet.
It says some animals are born incorrect.
What's the alternative?
They're being unselfish.
So there's like tofu, seitan, all those kinds of things that we can get from. I get a lot of it from Lidl. How are you? Okay. Have you just watched?
On TikTok.
Have you on TikTok? Have you? Okay, cool. Have you just watched the thing? Okay. Do you want to take your prize? How did it make you feel?
It made me feel like I felt really bad for them because, obviously they're animals and they don't deserve to
Yeah. Do you want one of your prizes as well? Just I'm streaming on YouTube, so if you don't want to be in it, just stand here out of the video.
That's
fine. So it made you feel quite bad.
Yeah. Because they're animals and they don't deserve to be killed.
Exactly. Do you think that we should respect other animals? Yeah. Do you think we can respect them whilst we're doing that to them?
No.
No, exactly. What do you think you can do on a personal level to stop that from happening to them?
Turn vegan?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what vegan means? Because I didn't used to know what it meant either.
Don't eat meat and don't eat dairy.
And eggs and leather, wool.
I did used to go through a vegan stage, I went for a vegan stage and then I switched back. I don't know why I switched back.
So sometimes it's like we haven't fully made that connection. So I was basically plant-based for a few years, but I hadn't seen that footage. But when I did see that footage, it completely woke me up to it and I fully made the connection, because I think it's actually quite hard to make that connection and then go back. So do you think that you're going to take a full stance against it from now on and go vegan and not exploit animals for anything? Yeah. Okay, so can I just tell you what the official definition of veganism is? Because I used to think it was just about meat, dairy and eggs, but it's actually the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So do you think you agree with that principle? That we should live without exploiting and using and abusing other animals? Yeah. So is there anything stopping you from putting it into practice then? You just said that you're going to live vegan, yeah. Okay, so should I give you one of my cards? Yeah, amazing. So there's a few more documentaries on there. I'll give you one to share. In fact, no, I can give you one each. I think I've got enough. So there's a few documentaries on there. There's one called Dominion. Will you watch it together?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah, promise.
Yeah. Okay, and then there's a mentor service called Challenge 22, and that helps you to switch to a full plant-based diet. So it gives you like nutrition support and all that kind of stuff. But just remember, it's not just a diet. It's also about wool and leather and just, not seeing animals as objects, but seeing them as individuals. Fake leather, yeah, there's loads of alternatives now. There's definitely fake leather. It's just Googling, we've got Google at our fingertips and ChatGPT. We can Google if something's vegan or not, and it'll tell us. Yeah, and just one last question. Do you think that we should actively defend animals?
Yeah.
And tell people about what's happening to them? Yeah, will you do that?
Yeah.
What kind of ways do you think you're able to do that?
Post it on social media.
100%. Social media is so powerful. Yeah, so have you seen some of my videos on TikTok then? Yeah, okay. So you can find me on Instagram. Send me a message if you ever need any help or anything like that. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, any trolls. Thank you, anyone else who's supporting. Had some amazing conversations and people went vegan, which is great. And I'll see you all soon.